Hi guys, I'm Inga. Welcome to 2018. I hope it's better than 2017. Maybe it will be, maybe it won't, but we can hope for the best. My name is Inga, as I think I might have said, I'm not sure. And I'm starting off with a reading for Aries for the week of January 14th, 2018. And I've been shuffling the cards for about 25 minutes and all kinds of crazy things have been happening. So this generally tells me that things are crazy for Aries right now. But let's jump off into this reading. We already have a Page of Pentacles that popped out, which tell me that there is maybe some anticipation for something for our Aries friends, because we're all friends here. We're going to try to avoid picking out any particular zodiac sign for criticism, because there's positives and negatives to everyone and everything. We all have our favorite people and signs, but I think you can't necessarily say that anyone from a particular zodiac group is good or bad, because there's good or bad, good and bad in everyone and everything. So let's go ahead and get started. Here we go again. There's something going on with these Aries. We have this card has jumped out about 3 times, so let's see what's happening. I'm going to show you the cards afterwards or along the way, so don't get too nervous about that. So for the week of January 14th, 2018, starting the new year off, what do we have again? It's insane. For the general energy, so it tells me that there is, there's something, a bit of a struggle. I do not read the cards conventionally. I read what comes to me. The cards are more for entertainment than anything else, because I think it's easier to watch someone shuffling a deck and looking at tarot cards than sitting in front of a camera and doing a general reading for the energies without any type of prop. So I think for a lot of readers, at least for myself, the cards are a type of a prop. So we have the 4 swords and the 2 of wands. I don't know why I have to do this. I don't know why I'm responsible for this. An acknowledgement or a knowledge that something must be done, but not being overly excited by the prospect of it. A responsibility, maybe something associated with a family or a close friend, confidant, or family member or partner. Knowing that there's a potential that something good will come out of that, but not necessarily wanting to wait for the payoff, not wanting to wait or do the work, put in the work, not wanting to put in the work for the payoff, but knowing that it could potentially be worth it. Aries looking forward to 2018 and being in command of themselves, whether it's male or female, but not wanting somehow to take the responsibility and looking for a way out of taking the responsibility for a particular task or effort. It's not exciting for you. But you know what? Sometimes that's how it is. Excuse me, I had a bad bout of laryngitis. My voice is a bit cracky. It shouldn't always be that way. But sometimes that is how it is. That is how it goes. Maybe 2018 and probably 2018 right off the bat means a lot of work and responsibility for you. This could be at your work, at your job, knowing that, yes, if you have your own business, you can take on these extra contracts and this extra work, but not really wanting to. Not really wanting to. Yeah, so let's continue. Yeah, we're right back to the same thing. Knowing that a lot can be accomplished if you put in the work. Now that could be relationships, or that could be business. That could be a new business endeavor. But you're not motivated for this. You're not motivated to work right now. And maybe you didn't get the sufficient amount of time off in 2017, looking for ways to work hard but also play hard. Maybe you had a little bit too much drama in 2017 around partnerships, whether it's business or relationships. But now you're not really motivated, and maybe you do need to take a break. Maybe you do need to have a rest. Take some time out to think, take some time out to regroup, take some time out to make new plans. Sometimes when you get stalled, and sometimes when things are not moving forward in the way that you anticipated or the way that you desired or wanted, you have to take a step back and rethink things, regroup, reconsider, hey, how can I make that work? How am I going to make that work? What exactly do I need to do? What exactly do they need to do to make this work? Because it's not always about you. It's also about the other person putting in their equal contribution to the relationship or to the business or to the project. It takes two. It takes two in a relationship, for sure. It takes two to make it work. Yeah. I don't see any big love cards here. You know, for me, things are just rolling along. I think they're looking more towards relationship issues, and maybe that might be something that you have to look at. Perhaps some issues with control, with wanting to be in control, with wanting to maintain control. I think someone else is perhaps sad or a bit disappointed in how you've handled them and how you've treated them. And maybe you have to consider that you need to make an apology to someone. You probably owe someone an apology, and you're avoiding and contemplating how you can go about making the apology, not really wanting to make the apology, wanting to stand your ground and feel that you were right and correct in whatever you did, whatever you executed. Again, whether that's business or relationship, but probably this is something that should be under consideration for the week of January 2014. I'm sorry, the week of January 2018. The week of January 14th, 2018. Excuse me for that. And this was consistently the same energy for Aries the whole time. There's a bit of confusion, and there's a bit of a requirement to take a step back. To step back, like maybe you're reacting too quickly and too brashly and too aggressively, and you need to take a step back and reconsider what you're saying, why you're saying it, why you're doing what you're doing. Might be a good time for some contemplation for Aries. So I'm going to jump now in specifically for love for Aries for the week of January 14, 2018. Again, Happy New Year. If you're just joining us, Happy New Year. And you're among friends here. We're all friends. Or trying to be. Or should try to be. Yeah. I feel like Aries is fed up. They are fed up. They are fed up with their situation. Whether that's work or relationships, they're tired. They're not motivated to put in the work. Lacking some motivation, and that might be because also because they feel like it's not worth it. Feeling like it's not really worth the effort. They may not be motivated because the person that they're with, maybe it's not lighting their fire anymore. Maybe the situation has been too strenuous and it's not lighting their fire anymore. That fire is not being lit. Needs some stimulation, needs some action, needs some excitement. And it's been missing in the life of Aries, I would say, for a greater part of 2017. All work and no play. All work and no play. And probably the play wasn't quality play, meaning some drama around the play for Aries. Aye. Okay. So let's jump right into this. Yeah, so Aries, week of January 14, 2018 is going to be a very interesting period for you that will be wholly significant for the greater part of January. We have a lot of sevens popping up, and again, there is some general confusion for Aries, for life in general. Feeling like you're not sure about the direction where things are going, or how you should proceed with your specific goals or ideals or career objectives, relationship objectives. Yeah, maybe it's just time, this upcoming week is a good time to take some time out, to take some time to think. There's a frivolity that has generally been, maybe due to the holiday period, having had fun with friends and family or lovers, relationships. And you still have this type of afterburn from that going on, having a hard time getting back on track, setting new goals, coming up with new ideas. But you know it's something that you have to do. You know it's something that you need to do. You have to get focused. You know there's a requirement to keep your word, to do what you say that you're going to do. And maybe you haven't been doing what you say that you're going to do. You haven't been keeping your word, or you know that there's some inner conflict or turmoil inside of you right now. And it has been for a while, for the greater part of 2017, probably even going back to 2016. You know that there's still some things that you need to develop inside of yourself in terms of how you think and the actions that you take, being consistent with doing what you think, and saying what you think. The conflict arises when you say something different than what you think. Try to be consistent in what you think, what you desire, what you want. Not conceal it. Put it out there for your partner. Put it out there even in business and work. Put it out there. Make yourself clear. Be clear in your communications. Try to be clear in your communications. Or this could be your partner. Maybe you're lacking some clarity in the communication field with your partner and how they approach you. Maybe there's a lack of consistency in how your partner is approaching you. There is some part of you that feels like you're ready to move on. You're ready to go. You're ready to pack up and leave. You're kind of tired of your situation, looking for and wanting a change. You know, and that's consistent for 2018. You feel like there's possibilities for you to, yeah, have some exciting new relationships and ventures. The possibilities are on the horizon, but you're not absolutely sure how to manifest this right now. You still need more time to think about exactly what it is that you want and how to accomplish it, how you're going to make it happen, how you're going to make it work for you. So that's it for the week of January 14th, 2018 for Aries. Welcome to Rising Vibration Tarots. Right now, I'm not doing any personal readings. I am an empath and a medium. I started tarot cards about 25, 26 years ago, and now it seems to be quite a bit of a trend, which is exciting. I think it's a great development, and let's see where this goes. Have a good week.